Hey guys, today I'm here and I want to do a in focus video regarding garlic. As you can see, my garlic has scaped up, and some scapes are actually a little bit better than others in my garden, and I'll discuss that a little bit later. But first, I want to just talk about a little bit about the life cycle and plant cycle of garlic. So garlic's one of those crops that you typically plant in the fall, and there's some sort of chemical reaction that happens when the garlic overwinters that causes it to grow multiple bulbs. Okay, and so in most cases, you want to plant it in the fall so that it has that reaction. Otherwise, if you plant it like in the spring, you'll just get one giant bulb. It's still useful, still good, still tasty, but it just grows a little bit differently when you grow the garlic in that manner. So the garlic grows up a little bit in the fall, kind of slows down in the wintertime, and then picks back up in the spring and starts to grow these little leafy green tops and what have you. Once it gets to a certain part in the year, and this is mid-June, and it'll start to scape up like this. And these scapes are actually going to produce little flowers that can then be pollinated and will actually produce actual true seeds. They'll actually do two things. So one thing is that it'll produce real true seeds, but that'll take until about when the garlic is ready to be harvested. And then it'll make also some bulbils. Bulbils actually look like little tiny little garlic balls or garlic cloves. You can plant them out just like regular garlic. So before it goes to full seed, you'll get those little bulbils, and you can save those, you can dry them out, and you can use them, like I said, in the fall and plant them out like regular garlic. You'll get about 50 to 100 of them from what I've been told. I've never tried this before, so I'm actually going to try it this year for the first time, and I'm going to leave the scapes on a couple of these, let them just go ahead all the way to full maturity, and then harvest the bulbils and harvest any seeds that may be in the garlic also. So that's a little bit on the life cycle of the garlic. Let's talk a little bit about these scapes in general. Now, I was just reading online from a couple sources that say that it's best to catch the garlic scapes when they're curled around like this. Like this is like prime catching of the scapes there. Like these are going to be nice and delicious and ripe. Now here, once they start to straighten up, like the ones I was showing you earlier, that they're still good. They're going to be a little bit tougher, a little bit more bitter, and not quite as flavorful. So as you see, I've waited too long for some. I'm going to harvest them anyways, and I'm going to be catching others just in time. But I'm going to go ahead and harvest the whole lot of them, and in each bed, like I said, I do want to leave a couple of them on, so I'm going to leave two in each bed on so that they can go to seed, and I'll harvest the bulbils and harvest the seed garlic. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to show you guys how to harvest these scapes, because like I said, it is time for that. And a lot of people will tell you, let's see if I can find a good one. Let's find this one here. A lot of people will tell you to cut it down as low as you can. So in this case, that would be way down here. I just read, again, I was doing a little bit of research and reading a couple of different articles, and it turns out you can actually just pull these out. I'm going to see if I can do this with one hand without pulling the whole plant out of the ground, but you literally just grab it and pull, and this is going to be a little bit stubborn. That one broke off. Let's see if I can get another one here. I might have to use two hands. That one just broke off. It's not a big deal. That'd be as if I had cut it anyways, so I'm not too concerned about it. But you do get a lot more when they pull out cleanly. See if I can get this one here. Oh, there we go. That one's pulling out. Boom. Just pulls out just like that. You get the whole scape all the way down to the bottom of the root there. So I'm going to put those in my bucket. I'm going to go around the whole garden and harvest these. And if you like that content, make sure you comment on that, hit the like button, and I'll make more content like this. Until then, this is Jared Smith from my homestead garden, signing off.